Hey guys, Joshua Gundam here with another Gundam MSIA review, and by special request, I am reviewing the RX-78 Battlescarred version. And, very cool. It's the RX-78-2 Amuro's Gundam, and, in Japan, they had a Battlescarred version, but it was only a special release. In fact, it's a little different than the American release. And the American release came with more stuff, if I'm correct, and a lot easier to get, that's for sure. And maybe I'll show a comparison at the end of this video, if I remember. But to show the articulation of the figure first, the hands turn 360 degrees, elbow joint, arm turns, shoulder joint, arm goes 360 degrees around the shoulder, head turns 360 degrees, beam sabers come out. Waist turns that far. I mean, you could probably force it to turn 360 degrees, but it takes some effort. Boosters have a little bit of articulation. Leg goes that far back, that far forwards, knee joint, foot joint, insane flexibility right there. And that moves a little bit. And yeah, it's pretty much the articulation of the figure. Oh yes, it is a version 1.5. So it's the same as the one that comes with the G-Armor parts. And actually, this is compatible with the G-Armor parts, just so you know. So if anyone's wondering, can I mix my G-Armor parts with the Gundam Battlescarred? Yes. Yes, you can. Back just a little example. See if we can get that right. I want to get on with my review, but you know, basically, yes you can. You can mix it with the G-Armor parts. It's fully compatible because it's the exact same mold. So, yeah. There we go. Just a rushed put together there. But it will be compatible. So let's get on with our review, because we're not reviewing the G-Armor parts right now. Core Fighter's damage looks exactly like it did in the last episode of Mobile Suit Gundam. Very, very cool, and fits in to the torso. Comes with one damage cut in half shield. Fits in his hand quite nicely. Comes with another shield that also has a handle and the little arm part so that it fits on the arm like so, except that the handle's in the way a little bit. So there we go. You can see the battle scarring on the shield. It's seen some action just to show that he can hold the shield pretty well. Put that in his hand. Very cool. Strike a pose. Comes with two closed fists, two sword hands, and two beam rifle hands, or shooting hands as I call them. One Battlescarred beam rifle, one Battlescarred bazooka, and these weapons are the same molds as the version 1.5. So they can also, well, not they, but the bazooka can also fit back here in this little hole. It's pretty nice. Also comes with a Gundam hammer. Strange thing about this particular Gundam hammer, doesn't really have a handle. Originally when I got this guy I thought, well, that's goofed up. Factory defect. But no, they just, I don't know what they were thinking. They just didn't stick the rest of the handle on there. It's weird. I mean, he can hold it, kind of, but it's, the handle's subpar. That's all I got to say about the handle. Great figure, though. Lots of accessories. Very cool. And so he can hold it. It works. But I really wish that we had more than just a little nub. And it doesn't plug into the beam saber or anything. It's just an oversight, I think, you know. But you can't complain about everything. At least it has a real chain. I mean, that thing's pretty cool. It's got the little thrusters in it so it can go forwards and be used in space or on land. You can see here it has little spots, so it's compatible with the G-armor parts, as I mentioned earlier. Comes with the beam javelin, and that, unlike the version 1, actually fits into the handle. So it comes with an extra handle for the beam javelin. It has these two right here, and it has 2 more saber hilts for the actual swords. So that means, should you lose your beam saber hilts, which is almost guaranteed to happen eventually if you play with it, you have spares. Wow, man, I wish they did that with all the others. And so we have our dual wielding going on here. If you want to make it look right, then we can just... There we go. Dual wield. Very, very cool. I like that. And of course, these do come out, so like I said, if you lose one of your saber hilts, you can substitute those. And then there's the Battlescarred parts. Oh yes, the Battlescarred parts. Because it wouldn't be the Battlescarred RX-78 if it didn't receive the same damage it received from Char. Or at least similar. And so the Zeong ends up blowing away its leg in part. So you have that cool damage there. We get this damage here. But wait, there's more, Charlie. You get these blown off arms, which is actually more like when Amuro cut off Rambaral's Goof's arms, but either way, very cool. And he has 2 of them, just to make sure that the Gundam's very defeated. Very, very cool. Let's see some of the detail on that. So yeah, this is pretty cool. This is a pretty cool figure. And we can even replay one of those cool scenes from the original series. Give him back his other arm. Put that on there. Beam rifle. And just take his head off. And this is an interesting feature that is only on this particular model. The head comes out. So you can actually just... It's very cool. It's very, very cool. It's something I actually didn't learn about until very recently. And so now we have that same replay. All we need is the Battlescarred Zeong to shoot down at him with his head. So, is this figure worth having? Definitely. However, with all these accessories, it can be a little hard to find. But usually, it's just missing its closed fists, alternate hands. I mean, even the beam rifle hands hold the swords, so these aren't even really all that necessary. You know, sometimes people lose a shield handle or the beam saber extra hilts. But, very cool figure. Hard to find 100% complete. But, if you're looking for one, or other Gundam MSIA action figures, or cool accessories to go with them, make sure to check out our store, Gundams R Us, your favorite arms dealer. There's a link down below to our eBay store where we're a power seller, and we get new stuff all the time. So make sure to check us out. Catch you guys later.